Everyone, it's Giselle here with some guidance for whoever watches this video. I initially pulled these for myself because I felt that I needed some guidance because I've been having some strange dreams, which I'll get into in a bit. But before you ask in the comments whether this is meant for the Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine, I've started to actually not put a specific title on who these videos are intended for, because it's just with the intention I put out there is whoever watches this will benefit, basically. So it's also because our energies are merging more and more. It's becoming more and more difficult to really tell our energies apart. I'm particularly finding that really apt for me and my situation. Is just our energies are becoming one, and it's really hard to just say, oh, this is only applicable for the masculine or only applicable for the feminine. And I've had some feedback, people saying that it's actually good to keep it that way. So, you know, I agree, which is why I did it in the first place. And the reason that I was sort of led to pull this card, because I was really going to discuss a different topic tonight, a channeled message, but because I needed some guidance, I just did this first, and I thought that this would also benefit other people, so I wasn't just going to keep it to myself, but also share. The reason why I did this for me is because I've had some weird dreams for the past couple of nights. People that I just didn't want to dream about, to be honest with you, like my exes and karmic partners, soulmates, false twin, anyone but my twin was coming into my dreams, and some of them were so uncomfortable because, like, some people I wasn't even in a relationship with, but always had a bit of a funny vibe from. It was all so odd, like very unsettling, quite intimate scenarios, and I was like, and multiple, you know, people coming in during just with the same night. I must have had like 6-7 dreams in one night, and all these different people coming through and being like wanting to meet me and all this. Very, very odd. Yeah, so I asked, you know, why am I getting this? What's going on? Why do I need to see this now? I thought I'd sorted all my stuff out, I'd healed everything, but they said, well, there's more for you to clear, and you want to be as prepared as you can be for when your beloved returns. So don't see this as negative, just see it as a little trigger that reminds you, okay, you know what? You still need to look at this, and it's totally fine. Don't be alarmed and search some weird meaning behind this. It just needs some clearing, basically. So to anyone who resonates with this message, I hope this helps you. I know I've read for a few people who've actually said that they started seeing their exes in their dreams, and they really didn't want that to happen either. So I completely understand where you're coming from, because I've just had the same, and it's so weird. So the first card for some crystal healing we have here is Malachite, and this card is all about the subconscious and clearing anything that your subconscious brings forth. So if it is dreaming about these people from the past that you have no desire to even remotely have anything intimate with, it's just to focus and ask yourself, okay, why is it that these scenarios are being shown to me? What is it from this that I need to release and learn from? So I suppose the best way of getting this out of your system would be to, if you journal, just write it down and really go within and search for that meaning. Not looking for, oh, maybe they're interested in me on the physical or anything like that. Just that deeper meaning of what this would represent. Is it a fear of being cheated on? A fear of being with the wrong person? A fear of never having the true love that you desire? You know, there are subconscious blocks that really need to be looked at, and through searching within, you can really find that, the answer to that. So this crystal is basically telling us to look within. What is our subconscious telling us that is important for us to know at this time to help us heal? Another crystal I've pulled here is the, let's have a little look, hematite. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And this one is heaven on earth. What this one is saying is that as we are drawing ever closer and our energies are merging more and more with that of our beloveds, we are really trying to pull in heaven on earth, you know, as above, so below. We're already together on the spiritual. We just need to ground that into the physical. So this is a very good one for grounding, but also for having that spiritual connection. So from what we are learning in what needs releasing, it will also then help to ground our heaven, which is us together with our beloveds, onto the physical, and what we can offer to this earth to also bring heaven on earth for other people. You know, the healing and the clearing and the loving and the compassion that we can offer. And I just find that some people tend to put too much pressure on themselves when it comes to that. You know, almost seeing themselves as, oh, we have to be sacrificing or be the saviors of humanity. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. Remember to keep it light-hearted. That's a very strong message I've been getting as well, is don't be so rigid and so serious and stern within your energy. Try to keep it light as well. You know, you don't want to be depleted of all of your vitality by straining so hard. Just be playful with it. Let it come to you as and when, and it will, you know. Just ask for guidance and it will show, but be playful about it. The next card we have is, this is the color therapy card, and it's funny how I've been seeing just a bit of a theme here with a color. It's like lilac, purpley, and this one is mauve. So this one is saying, enjoy clear hearing. What I feel with this is just really need to clear the clutter, clear the noise from your mind, and really listen for the truth, and link in, you know, with your intuition. Use your third eye, your crown, you know, those abilities of the higher realms to just really tune into. This will help you very much to know what it is that you need to learn. Things are being shown to you that you may not like, or you may hear things that you may not like, but this is just calling you to really go within and focus and ask, what is it from this that I need to learn? Yes, it's triggering negativity within me, but there must be a valuable lesson here. You know, sometimes these bad encounters are blessings in disguise. I know that I've lately started to be reminded of someone who I had in my life who I thought was a respectable spiritual teacher, but really they weren't who they showed themselves to be, and I had to learn some really harsh lessons on asserting my worth and setting my boundaries and not allowing others' opinions to affect me, and really love myself enough and more than enough to be able to put my foot down and say, you know what, you cannot abuse people, use people, you know, and people with very negative energies can really deplete all of your your light, and you don't want to allow that to happen. The reason why I'm giving this as an example is one of my clients has gone through the same. They've had to release someone who they thought was a very good teacher and mentor, and they were really saddened by the fact that they weren't who they showed themselves to be. So this message about clear hearing. Sometimes we hear what we want to hear, and it's important that we rid ourselves of any of that preconceived or expected outcome so that we can really gain the truth. I hope this makes sense. I know this reading is extremely abstract, but that's kind of how I'm feeling right now, and that's the energies that I'm being led to. Okay, some guidance which is a bit more practical, I would say. But again, we're getting a purple flower here. Purple seems to be coming through in a lot of the cards tonight, but this one is about dietary change. And I would link this in with, if you've been feeling a bit uninspired or dissatisfied with certain things, stressed out about certain situations, it does take a toll. I mean, I know with me it does, you know, on your diet, and you tend to either comfort eat or just not eat at all. And I think I have a bit of both, and that's definitely not good. You need to really take care of yourself. So they're just saying, you know what, you need to have a look and make sure that you are balanced, you know, your diet, that it's healthy, and not allow yourself to get so caught up in these situations that are throwing you off that it even affects your diet and your healthy living. And the final message that we have is time to decide. Again, with the purple lilac flowers. So make a decision now so that you can move forward. What I feel that this is saying is, if you are feeling a bit thrown off by whatever situation, whether that's having weird dreams like me, or just people coming into your thoughts because their energies are still attached to you, notice that, but make the decision now to move out of it, to move forward, to use that as an opportunity. I mean, you've always got the choice, haven't you? So you can decide whether you want to wallow in self-pity and think, oh gosh, dear me, you know, what am I going to do? I'm so unfortunate. Or you can decide to actually, I'm going to go the different route, and I'm going to allow this, see this as an opportunity to empower myself and to not allow it to drain me and bring me down. So make that decision and stick with it. You know, even if doubts are coming into your mind of, gosh, how is this going to happen? Are we ever, like, with you and your beloved, are we ever going to get back together? Are things ever going to work out for us? Within that moment, recognize, I've got the decision here now. Do I want to wallow in this doubt, or do I want to shake that feeling and just move out of it and into secure knowing and faith? Make that decision so that you can move forward. I hope that this reading has helped you, and I will be back shortly with a channeled message. Thank you so much for listening. If you would like to book a private reading with me, I am a medium, an empath, and I can tune in to yourself or the person that you were inquiring about. It's usually people who contact me from this channel, it's their beloveds. They just want me to kind of have a look at what they're thinking on the physical, feeling towards them, how, you know, if something has happened, why that happened, what their intent is, what their spirit is actually wanting you to know, and how they really feel, and what their true intent is. I conduct my readings over WhatsApp, usually live over the phone, so that you've got the full opportunity to ask me any questions. You can buy 15 minutes, 30 minutes. I can also do email readings if you wanted. All the details are below, so please don't hesitate to contact me, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Thank you for listening.